but it's basically a like steampunk series that also has like vampires and like werewolves. So obviously I was here for it the whole time. Hey, it's me, TB, and today I'm going to be doing this is like my introduction clip for this week's reading vlog. I'm trying to do like more of these, mostly for the sake of content, but hey, that's just how it is. So like my usual disclaimer for this stuff is that my vlogs are usually like way more like chill than your average vlog. So don't go in here like expecting some crazy ass adventure. I don't fucking leave my house for anything because, you know, one, we are in the middle of a quarantine, and two, I hate people. So there we go. My reading plans for this week are mostly Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie and The Kingdom of Copper by S.A. Chakraborty. This is a sequel to The City of Brass, and I've been putting off reading this one because I know that once I finish this, I'm going to want to read the sequel. The final book in the trilogy is like almost 1,000 pages, so I know it's going to take me like the rest of the month once I finish this. So yeah, that's about it. I might end up watching the movie for Murder on the Orient Express because one got made like last year. I don't know, it was made like recently enough. So yeah, I might end up watching this. Who knows? And yeah, that's all I really have planned so far. And maybe things will change. I guess we'll figure out if things do end up changing. So, I would say guess what day it is, but I would rather you not, because it is Saturday at like 3 a.m. I haven't updated you all week. Oops. Well, in my defense, I didn't read Tuesday or Thursday, so those 2 days just didn't happen. I was going to update you Friday, but then I fell asleep for like 5 hours, so that was a thing. Oops. So I guess I'll just kind of take you through what I read Wednesday and Friday, because I have finished a few things, and I still haven't actually like started that Kingdom of Copper. So yeah, so that's great. I love that for me. I'm not even gonna read it like right now because I have to read something else. So yeah, I guess I'll just kind of go over what I have read since I last talked to you. So I finally finished Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. I think I'm going to give this like a 5 out of 5 stars, mostly because I was here for the mystery. I had no idea what was coming, and I did not see the ending coming to me at all. And I just was shook by the ending because it was a very, very long and like complicated reveal about who killed the dude. Then it all made sense. And I was very satisfied by the end of it. So there we go. I will say that after reading this and starting an audiobook that's like another one of her works, that I think that Agatha Christie has a really bad habit of like introducing her entire cast very early on in like the first few chapters. And it makes you very lost easily because you have to like memorize like 10 or so different people every time. And like so far they've all been like unique from like each other, so that's good. But at the same time, it's still like really hard to like get invested early on because again, there are like 12 different people to like memorize and like who they are and like what they're here for and all that shit. So yeah. So in this one, it takes place on a train, which takes a while to actually get on the train, which I guess makes sense. But anyway, so we're on the train and then this guy is killed after he asks Poirot for his help because he thinks that he's going to be killed. And he does, so that's a thing. And while we're trying to like figure out who kills him, Poirot realizes that like no one here has like a solid like reason to do it, because like no one really knew him. And then of course shit comes out, and yeah, it's a whole thing. I think I read like the first chapter in like Tuesday maybe, then read the whole like other part of this like Wednesday in like one long ass like reading time. I sat here reading for like 3 or 4 hours because I had to read the whole thing, and yeah, it was great. I loved it, and what made me want to pick up the audiobook I'm reading right now, which is Evil Under the Sun. It's another one of like Poirot's stories, and in this one he's at like resort place in England, I think, presumably, I guess, I don't know. And while he's there, this girl turns up dead because basically everyone at the resort hated her because she flirts with men and she's cheating on her husband. So everyone at the resort hates her, and then she turns up dead. So of course you have to like investigate who did it. I think the part I'm reading, like the body literally just got discovered, so I have no idea. If I have any guesses because of this book, and then I read, and then there were none, I think earlier this year, or maybe it was last year, who knows. But I read them both, and so far it was like a twist I didn't see coming. So I have no idea. But if I had to like guess names, I would say the Gardners did it together because I feel like they're working together to do it because they're the people I would suspect the least. So therefore, I'm going to assume it's them, even though I have no proof. But I don't know. Something is just fishy about the husband, Odell, and how he just doesn't talk a lot. I don't trust him, so I'm going to assume it's him. The other audiobook I finished was Etiquette and Espionage by Gail Carricker. This is like part of her like overall, I have no idea what the series is called, but it's basically a like steampunk series that also has like vampires and like werewolves. So obviously I was here for it the whole time. In this book we're following our main character, Sophronia, as she is sent to this finishing school. But of course it's not like your typical like becoming a lady. It's more about like becoming an assassin and like gathering information. So that's pretty cool. I will say that this is going to be something that you need to like either like the writing style or you're not going to love the book at all. It's a very unique writing style and that it's very like campy. Obviously, as you can tell by our main character's name, Sophronia, a lot of the names are like weird or like, but that's like also part of like steampunk is that the names tend to be pretty weird. So I'm not weirded out by it, I guess. So yeah, I really liked it and I gave it like 5 out of 5 stars. So, you know, like vampires, werewolves, steampunk, it was already going to be like 5 stars for me. So yeah. As for the book I'm going to be reading now, probably is A Violet Fire by Kelsey Quick. I'm doing a buddy read of this with my friend Therese here on BookTube, and I already read this. I read it as like an ARC last year, and I got a physical copy. Like so right now I'm like 70-ish pages in, and Therese read up to like chapter 11, so I'm gonna read up to there so we can like talk about it. So yeah, I remember most of the plot so far. I should probably also do like a mini book haul here because I got some more books in the mail. I already showed this one off on like Twitter. But this is The Shadow of Kyoshi. It's like the sequel to the Rise of Kyoshi, which came out last year. It's basically like a series about Kyoshi and her life. And yeah, it's like super short compared to the first book, but still, I got it. It's beautiful. I love it. I've not read this yet because I need to like reread the first book because I remember nothing. So I'm going to reread the first book like in August and then read this too. Then I also got female replies to Swetnam, the Woman Hater. This is basically like a collection of things related to Joseph Swetnam, wrote this like, I don't know what to call it, like I guess like an essay about how women are like awful. And then a lot of people got upset about that. So like 3 women wrote to like reply to him about how he's wrong and that women are like not trash people basically. And then someone wrote an entire play about how Swetnam is getting punished by a court of women. This becomes much more interesting when you realize that this took place in like the early 17th century, I think in like 1615. So like it's very unique in that sense that we have like 3 women going against misogyny in like 1615 in like England. So that's how I got it. So yeah, I have no idea when I'm going to like get to this, but it's here. So there we go. That's all I have for like an update. Hopefully I'll update more like Saturday and Sunday. So this is gonna be like an actual vlog. Maybe not. Who knows? I'll see you in the next clip, hopefully. Hey, it's the last update because today is like Monday at like 11 p.m. and I've just been putting off doing this like last update because I am lazy. We already knew this, so no surprise there. So to summarize how the last 2 days have gone, I finally finished Evil Under the Sun by Agatha Christie. I think I finished the audiobook last night, which was Sunday night. Oops. Which was pretty much the only reading I got done on Sunday because I just didn't feel like reading anything else. So there we go. I think it's like a 3 stars for me. I did like it, and I did like the setting, and I did like the big twist towards the end, but there was like a solid like 20% towards like the middle part. I was just lost as fuck the whole time. And maybe I should have like gone back, and maybe it's like just me personally and like the fact that I wasn't paying like full attention to the audiobook. Maybe that's why, but still it's like a 3 stars. I enjoyed it, but I just didn't like that middle section. So yeah, it just wasn't that great. Though the big like reveal wasn't really fucking good, and I did like that. So there we go. As for the Kingdom of Copper, I'm on like page 136, so still made like no progress. It's not that I'm like not interested, I just haven't felt like reading, and I've been like procrastinating doing anything all day. So yeah, there we are. As for A Violet Fire, I have like 100 pages left, so that's cool. And I think me and Therese are going to try and finish it by Wednesday. Like this book like flies by, so I'm not that worried about it. And yeah, and I also watched the movie for Murder on the Orient Express just because and it was okay. It was like, I think it was like maybe a 6 out of 10 maybe. Well, I did like the like camera work and the actors. They like fucked up the plot, so I didn't really like it, and I was confused as hell. And just there were a lot of parts that they changed for the movie to like make it more interesting, I think. I just did not like it at all. So there we are. It was okay. I mean, it looked very good. I did not like the changes they made for the plot. I think it's all I have to update you on. And yeah, this vlog was a fucking mess. I'm not really that surprised because they usually are. So no surprise there. I'm probably going to do like more of these in the future. No idea if they're going to be like general or if they're going to be like more like book dedicated, because I do have a like book dedicated one that I'm like filming right now. Technically, I haven't read the book in like over a week. That's more so because I was doing this vlog. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, subscribe, like, share, all that shit. And hopefully I will see you next week.